Hi, a lot of you all are writing CAT mocks and you're trying to form a strategy for different sections of the paper. So here today we'll discuss about strategy for the DILR section of the CAT exam. So how to form a strategy, what you need to do, etc. To understand that, the strategy will differ from individual to individual. What suits me will differ from what suits someone else. So it's important to experiment and find out what works for you and what does not. So do experiment. I'll mention a strategy which is there. I'll come up with different kind of strategies over a period of time, but do experiment to figure out. Even if you feel you're comfortable with the strategy you're using, keep experimenting so that you can know what works. Okay, I'll mention a few strategies. This is based on a number of questions you plan to attempt. I mean, if you're planning to attempt one set, what should be? If you're not attempting too many questions, so first start with one set. Slowly move to two sets and then more than two sets. That's how you need to go about. Don't jump from maybe if I'm attempting 0 sets to maybe 3 sets. Not possible. Take your time, try to figure out a strategy. So you're attempting one set. What should be your strategy? Here your focus has to be purely selection of sets. You need to pick up the easiest set and try to solve. So what you need to do is go to all the sets, okay, before you select the easy set. I mean, all the 4 sets. Spend around 2 minutes per set. That means it will take you around 7 to 8 minutes for all the sets put together. You can practice this in your practice session. So whenever you're practicing, keep a timer of 2 minutes, and then after you finish in 2 minutes, identify whether set is easy, medium, or tough. So within 2 minutes, you should be able to identify the difficult level of the set. So once you finish that, then pick up 2 sets which you feel are easy. I mean, 2 of the sets, you have gone to all the sets, pick up the 2 sets and try to solve them. From the 2 sets, you may not get 1 set, you may get 1 set. So at least you'll get 1 set. I mean, so can spend around 15 to 18 minutes. So I'll take 7 to 8 minutes. I'll spend maybe around 12, 13 minutes in the next set. If I don't get the set, I'll go to a third set, next set, and spend 20 minutes to try to get the set. So in the 2 sets that you've taken, try to get 1 set as far as possible. So because it's not necessary that whatever set you pick up is an easy set, there's a chance that you pick up a set, but it could be tough. Therefore, I normally recommend picking up 2 sets. Right? This is a strategy for attempting 1 set. If you're attempting 2 sets, then again you have to focus on selection of sets because you're going to leave 2 sets. Because if you spend time on solving difficult sets, you'll end up wasting a lot of time. Again, selection of set becomes important. There are 2 strategies. First, as early, go through all the sets, but here take lesser time per set. Maybe take 1.5 minutes per set and go to all the sets which are there. And rank. One set you know which is very difficult, leave that completely. And rank 3 sets based on difficult level. So 1, 2, 3. And try solving at least 2 of them. Right? So you go to all the set, 1.5 minutes per set, rank 3 sets, say difficult level, first, second, and third, whatever you feel. And then from these 3, try to solve 1, 2 of them. 1 set you should be able to identify as very tough and leave it. Avoid leaving a set just because it looks tough. What happens, the set may look tough, but it may actually be easy. So it makes sense to spend some time reading the set to figure out whether it's actually easy or tough. Second strategy is instead of going to all the 4 sets, just go to 2 or 3 sets. I mean, don't solve the first set that comes avoidable because it's possible that you may feel that the first set is easier, but the next sets could be more easy and take lesser time. So it's always preferable that you at least go to 2 sets before you pick up a set. So go to 2 or 3 sets before you get 1 set. Okay, so because we feel like 1 set is ready. And once you solve 1 set, then go to the remaining set and pick up the next set. That's how. So this the only advantage is you save time on going to all the sets because some students, what happened, the initial 7 minutes they get stressed. Oh, my 7 minutes are gone, and that stress factor creates a problem in solving sets. So instead of that, if you go to 2 or 3 sets, it will take you around 4 to 5 minutes, and then pick up 1 set and try to get the answer. Then go to the remaining sets and try to get the answer for the second set. So this is strategy if you're attempting 2 sets. If you're planning to attempt more than 2 sets, then don't focus on selection. I mean, solve each set as they come. So as and when they come, try to solve each set. But it's important in this case to know when to leave a set. I mean, the moment you find a set tough or you're getting stuck, learn to leave a set. Because what happens is, if you're very good at DILR, the ego issue may come up. You may not want to leave a set, and you may end up wasting a lot of time on 1 set, which will create a problem in the whole set. So learn to leave set whichever is tough. I mean, you're not going to solve all 4. You may solve 3 sets. In which case, learn to leave a set whichever comes tough. Okay, avoid learning to leave a set just because it's lengthy or looks tough. Because some people want, and that has happened with me also. I mean, I normally go in the exam time to solve all the sets, but there have been cases where I saw, oh, set is too lengthy or set looks difficult, I've left the set. Realizing later it was the easiest set that was there. So learn, avoid creating that mind blocks for a set. Go to the set and identify. It'll take you around 1.5 minutes to go to a set to identify it's easy or tough. Try doing that. Some tips. Have a strategy to decide when to leave a set. You start following a set. So decide when you leave a set. For example, in my case, I would leave a set when I get stuck on a set. I'll read a set once more to decide if I've missed on anything. If I still can't find out, I'll then leave and go. I may come back to it later. If you're stuck on a set and you feel the set is easy, it makes sense to leave it and then come back to it later. Because now when you're coming back to it later, you have to think on fresh perspective and you may think that you're missing. There is some data you're missing, one part something you're missing. So when you go to it again in a fresh mind, you may be able to get the answer. So leave it, solve some other set and then come back to the set. If you're saturated or stressed, take a small break in between. Close the eyes 10-15 seconds and just breathe deeply. Whatever way you can take a break, maybe have music in your mind or whatever way you feel relaxed. So learn to take small breaks because DILR could be stressful. Having small breaks helps you freshen your mind and think better. I hope this helped. We'll come up with more videos helping you with regards to preparation for CAT. Interested? Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.